is Brian Gluckstein, of course. So we challenged you to design a 4x8 balcony to inspire all of the condo dwellers out there watching today, because this is the reality for so many people out there. So how do we make these smaller spaces work?
Well, you want to decide how you're going to use the space. That's the most important thing. If you're, you want to dine outside, you want to lounge outside, you want to read outside, that's the most important thing first to decide on that.
So figure out what the functionality is.
Correct.
And then, because this is a pretty typical balcony, it's a 4x8.
Correct.
You've anchored it with these incredible IKEA tiles that we love because they come in all the different colors and they're incredible, different textures. Let's talk about planning this living space around this smaller footprint here.
Yes, well, I love the tiles. We were saying earlier that even you and I could install them.
We could do it.
Yes.
Click, click, click.
It's like Lego, and they come in all different finishes. And of course, here we are in Montreal, so we have this About Murals.
I love this city.
Fabulous mural, and everything we have here is from Hudson's Bay's Gluckstein home.
Nice.
So for this setup, you know, I always talk about this when we talk about small spaces inside. Don't go with little furniture. Yeah. Go with comfortable furniture. Less, but comfortable. And here we did just that. So I have this big comfy lounger, and it has the swivel and it's almost like a baby glider.
It swivels.
So
that's amazing for outside.
Isn't that great? You can spin around and stare at all your neighbors and see what they're up to. And then we have an ottoman to put your feet up on, and really style it so you can have decorative pillows and throws and things like that. What's great about this is you can store the pillow and throw inside there, so that's really a good idea.
And I mean, look at that pillow and that throw. The texture of it, the feel of it, this is the kind of stuff we used to have inside the house, but this is outdoor.
It's all outdoor
like it's good
material.
for outdoor.
Correct, so it can get wet.
Amazing.
You have no problems with that. But when you're on a balcony, you want to make sure you either store them there or take them inside, because it can get windy sometimes, and these will end up on the street below.
Yeah, and there might also be some critters that want to hang out in your balcony, like we get a lot of that.
Yes.
Let's talk about the greenery and the plant material. If you were out on the balcony, do you want to do fresh? Do you want to do faux? Do you want to do a mix of the two?
I would do a mix of the two. So you have your background of the faux, and then have some small planters where you can have real flowers or grow herbs or tomatoes or vegetables and things like that. But the faux plants today are unbelievable. So you would never know they're faux. And the beauty of them is they can stay outside all winter.
So this is faux. I didn't think it was. This is beautiful.
Quite unbelievable.
Really, really nice. Okay, so I forgot to mention, we're not only in Montreal, but we're actually in the penthouse. So we're really high.
Very
that's
high.
the way we're living.
Very high.
Do we need to care about privacy at this point? Do we care about privacy? Is there anything we need to do about privacy?
We do. So if you're in a balcony, let me just come over here. If you're in a balcony like these where they can see each other, not this one with the pool. I found someone with,
I know.
see, that one has they have a pool.
That's the one I want.
But if you have this one, see where they can see each other on the balcony, maybe you want a hedge on either side.
Yes.
So you can do an artificial hedge. They are very compact. They're very light, so they're not going to be a weight. It's not going to be a weight problem. You would just wire them to the balcony so they don't blow around. But they do provide not only privacy when you're sitting down, but they provide a little bit of wind protection.
I love that, though, because then it feels like you're in an oasis.
Exactly.
Right? And you've got green everywhere instead of, you know, sometimes it can be very concrete and hard, you know, outside. So it's beautiful to put some greenery, some hedges, so the neighbors don't see you nude sunbathing if that's your jam. So you've got two other options for this space, and we've set these looks up a little earlier. So let's take a look at the lounger. The lounger that pretty much takes up all of your footage on the balcony.
Yes. So
but a good option.
Yes, if you're a sunbather, and try not to be nude. Try to keep your clothes on.
It's my place.
There might be people looking.
Right,
so
there
let's
might be.
look at that.
Yeah,
so
there's a big city out there.
So wear a bathing suit. If you're a sunbather, have the lounge. The beauty of the lounges are also, if your balcony is particularly windy, there's no cushion on them.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about things blowing off. You can still do the toss cushion and the throw. You can still have the plants. And if you fold the back down, it's almost like a bench. You can have a few people sitting on it.
I like that idea. Okay, so if you're the sunbather, maybe go for the lounger, wear the bathing suit, I guess.
Wear the clothes, wear the clothes.
What if you want to use the balcony as like a sitting/dining area? You know this is where you're going to be having your meals.
Exactly. Again, clothes.
Yeah, with clothes on.
So what we chose is, instead of the typical little bistro table and little chairs, more comfortable dining room chairs.
Yes.
The nesting tables instead of a dining table. So it's more like in a cocktail sort of height, like in a bar. So it's great if you're working on your computer or eating or having breakfast. The nesting table is great because you can take the one underneath, put it off to the side, put drinks and things on. So it's really multi-purpose, or push it off to the side.
Yeah.
But again, comfortable chairs, bigger chairs.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find the small dining, the chairs aren't so comfortable.
That's right.
So let's go a bigger dining chair, 2 chairs, and a little table.
Yeah, no shade against the little bistro sets, but like if you want to hang out there for a long time, like maybe till the sun goes down,
Correct.
get a chair with
comfy
some
armchair.
padding, maybe some arms.
Correct.
And let's talk about the lighting situation out here. This
know.
makes everything better.
Isn't
Little
this,
twinkle lights?
It's really festive. It makes you
Love
feel
it.
like it's an occasion. So we want to
Yeah.
mix up the candles in the hurricanes and then do some of these lights, and they're so easy just to tie in with twist ties to your balcony and plug them in.
So I love the fact that, you know, probably since the pandemic, we are treating our outdoor spaces as an extra room.
Yes.
So this is our extra square footage. So you've got to really square down how you're going to use that space. You can figure out how you want to furnish it and stay out there as long as you can.
Exactly. You really want to use this. This is another room.
Yeah.
We want to enjoy the beautiful summer. And when I look at some of these balconies that are empty, shame on all these people.
Come on,
they should be.
people.
There's no furniture on these
No.
balconies. So, like, use the space.
Yeah.
You've got the space.
Send them some of this stuff, Brian. That's what they
Exactly.
need. So you can shop all of these amazing items right now. You actually just scan the QR code on your screen to be linked to everything you see right here. And you'll also find all of the details up on our website, Cityline.